and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Leisurely way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Kick back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Devin Booker.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Johnson, and it's York in at the four-man position. And for Minnesota, they've got Evan Mobley, and it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Now here's Johnson. Here's McGrady. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Here's Pope. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside, Hill. Warriors with the rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes, but obviously that's a big part of their identity.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Inside, here's Robinson, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Robinson. And so he makes both from the line. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Johnson. Picked by Reed. Here's McGrady. Drills the baseline jumper. McGrady's got 5.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
Now here's Hill. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Here's York. Here's McGetty. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shoots over Hill. Majerle with a bucket.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Here's Cousy. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Pope. The fader. That one is off.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Now here's Reed. Here's Majerle. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post. Buries the jump shot.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And here's Hill. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Got it.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Here's Reed. Robinson defending. Reed passes to Cowboy. Here's Majerle. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Hill. That's tipped. Pass to Pope. And here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
McGrady, the pass to Reed. Here's Majerle. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Mobley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Robinson, guarded by Reed. And Reed pulls it down. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Cowboy, the pass to Johnson. Here's Reed. Back to Johnson. Pass to Reed. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. checked in for the Timberwolves. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Cousy. He had a big outing in that Bulls game as well. Here's Hill. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. The Warriors leading. Here's Free. Coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. They set a pick. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. York's got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Counted.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Free. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Picked by Reed. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Cousy. He's scoreless. Outside, Hill. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Free. Here's McGetty. Down low. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Pass to York. To the inside. The shot by Free, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Cousy. It's Booker on the wing. Outside, Hill. The rebound by Mann. The Warriors have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. McGrady, good.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
McGrady's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Cousy, the pass to Booker. Now Hill. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Screen by Robinson. Got a piece of it. Out to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Booker. The Warriors pull it in.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Nice move. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 12 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Timberwolves trail by 6. Booker with it. 14 points his last outing. Sinks that one from the post. Booker's got 5.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's McGrady. Booker defending. Here's McGrady. 12 points for him. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Booker. And the 3 off target. The Warriors lead by 4. In transition, here they come. Oh, nice shot by Cousy. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Free. Still no points. Fires it from 18. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. It's a tie ball game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Cousy. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Some room here for Hill. Again, the Timberwolves score.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to McDaniel. 1:03 left to play in the first. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. Gugliotta. The rebound by Mann.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's McDaniel. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And the Warriors miss again. And the Timberwolves with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. So both teams changing it up here. That one misses. Warriors trail by 3. Jackson outside. Pass to man. Here's York. Shot clock at 6. Gets the 3 to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Tie game in Minnesota, and we'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
They've got Devin Booker, and it's Robinson in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The shot by Free, no good. Minnesota shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Booker, the pass to Gugliotta. Here's Marley. The 3 is up. Free grabs the board. Pass to McDaniel. The 3 ball. Here's Man. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Here's Ilgauskas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And he drops it first.
Well, there's so much to like about Devin Booker, and I think my favorite thing is that you can run your offense through him as a scorer or as a creator.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Johnson passes to Free. Offline with a 3. Free's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Marley. Back to Booker. There's a screen. The 3. Minnesota again missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
From the high post, Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Booker against Johnson. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And Booker just doesn't look for his own shot. He is more than willing to share the ball.
Johnson inside, Booker defending. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
Booker against Johnson. Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Pulls up, high post. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Man's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Minnesota.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Reeves checked in for the Warriors. A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
He's fourth in the West in terms of All-Star voting. If the game was today, he'd be starting.
And that's how it should be. His play has been All-Star starter caliber.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Cowboy, the pass to Free. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Pass to Reed. Here's York. 7 points in the game. Picked by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. And York gets it to go. York's got 9. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
Yeah, full force behind that jam. D-Book looking to send a message.
Pass to Jackson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Booker. Screen by Robinson. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
To the paint. The shot by Free, no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Left side Booker. Pass to Pope. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Down low. Intercepted! Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Pass to Pope. Booker for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. Cowboy, the pass to Free. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Booker.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
To the middle. There's the steal. Here's Free. Booker defending. And the Warriors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror. He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 4. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The Timberwolves 2nd, the Warriors 4th.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Here's McGrady. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Johnson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Hill, the pass to Cousy. Back to Hill. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to McGrady. 3-pointer. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Here's Pope. No points so far. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Left side, Johnson. Inside, Reed. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And clearly they have been using the three-point line to their advantage, looking for that shot early and often.
When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Hill. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hill's got 12.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Pope, still without a bucket. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Jackson outside. Man, the pass to McGrady. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And he makes a first. And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Pope. Outside, Hill. It's Robinson, high post. Here's Pope. Fade away, tipped, and he stays with it. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Pass to York. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out the Warriors, a couple spots down.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
On target from range. McGrady's got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Pass to Pope. Now Hill. He's got 12. And miss after miss right now. Oh, deflected. Outside Johnson. Here's York. Here's McGrady. Check by Hill. From behind the arc. And it's McGrady missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here is Hill. Back to Mobley. Left side Hill. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Basket counts.
Seeing that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
23 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Cousy. Over to the left wing. Here's Hill. That one a little long.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for Golden State.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Timberwolves trail by 8. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Johnson, and it's McGrady in at the 2. And he drops it in from the low post. Robinson's got 8 points.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Picked by Reed. Takes a step back.
First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Cousy with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Robinson on the wing. To the paint. The turnaround Jay. And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Picked by Reed. Inside. Oh, wow! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Cousy. Pass to Pope. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors lead by 4. Johnson passes to Reed. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot. Reed.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Mobley outside. Outside, Hill. Pass to Cousy. Here's Pope. It's rebounded by York. Now Johnson. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Right side, Robinson. From Down in the low post, it goes. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Johnson. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Cousy over Johnson. Oh, nice shot by Cousy. And now just a three-point Warrior lead.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's McGrady. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. McGrady's got 22 points. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Warriors on D. It's a 5-point game. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Cousy, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson inside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Cousy's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robinson. And it's blocked. Here's McGrady. 22 points for him from 8 feet. Here's Reed. Good D by Mobley.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Cousy. 6 points for him. Pass to Hill. Out to Mobley for the tie. It's rebounded by Golden State. Johnson passes to Cowboy. Here's McGrady. Johnson a screen on Hill to the middle. The shot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Ball's going up the court. And York gets it to go.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now here's Hill. 16 points for him. Here's Pope. No points yet. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Johnson.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. McGrady shot is off. Here's Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. They set the screen. Pass to Gugliotta. Here's Cousy. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's McGrady. Soft touch off the glass. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Gugliotta. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Hill. Oh, ripped away. Here's McGrady. 24 points for him. Down low. Here's Reed. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Pope. Now here's Hill. Defense right on him. The rebound by McGrady. McGrady's got 4 rebounds in the game. McGrady to pass to Cowboy. For 3. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hill against Johnson. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Booker's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley on a screen to win the drought. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the 2-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
The shot by Cousy, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's York. 13 points in the game. Oh, nice shot by Cousy. Cousy's got 8 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's McGrady. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. It's Booker on the wing. Ooh, tough make by Book.
Yeah, absorbing some contact. Booker with great body control.
Here's McGrady. 26 points for him. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the first one at the line is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's York, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Jackson. Outside man. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Wilkes, out left to the wing. Marley passes to Wilkes. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Booker. From the line, again the Timberwolves score.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
Jackson outside. Here's the pick. Here's Free. On the wing man. Pass to Free. Shoots over Booker. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Free. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Marley. Here's Booker. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. Here's Wilkes. Here's Marley. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Warriors ahead, leading by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Ilgauskas in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Free. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 3.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The knee did bend backwards and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Yeah, these bumps and dings happen to everybody in this league, but he'll get treated, and hopefully we'll see him soon.
Here's Free. Outside Johnson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Free. And that one is hammered home.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Cousy pass to Gugliotta. To the left side wing. The teardrop. Rebounded by Johnson. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Man. The 3. That shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Cousy, pass to Houdini. Shoots over Johnson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ilgauskas has got his first points in this one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Now here's Johnson, picked by Reed. From the high post. Again, the Warriors score.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Cousy. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Marley. Here he goes. 2 points. That one goes.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And yep, it's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Gugliotta. He's guarded by Man. Cousy, the pass to Marley. Misses the 3. The Warriors lead by 5. To the paint. Here's Man. And he banks in the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Cousy, pass to Gugliotta. Got a hand on it. Out to the wing, to the middle. Johnson with a bucket. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. Marley passes to Gugliotta. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Man. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Reed. Drives to the hoop. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Marley passes to Cousy. Lets a floater go. Here's Marley to the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Johnson. And here's Mann. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Cousy's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Marley passes to Houdini.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's McGrady to the left wing. Maggette, pass to McGrady. Lets it go from 14. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The baseline Jay. Nice jump shot. Booker's got 22.
Yeah, this game has Booker's fingerprints all over it. He's doing whatever he wants on offense right now.
Pass to McGrady. Lays it up and banks it in. 28 points for him.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Mobley on a screen. Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. York's got 4 rebounds now.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Out to the right wing. McGrady. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Booker with it. Here's Pope. Inside. Deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Free. Cash money from 16 feet away. Free's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Right side Booker. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now here's Booker. Mobley on a screen. Back to Booker. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pass to Maggette. Here's Free. Cowboy, the pass to Free. Here's McGrady. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Booker, the pass to Mobley. Outside Robinson. Pass to Booker. Lets a 3 fly. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Mobley. And here's Booker. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Here's Pope. Outside Mobley. Booker! Excellent defense, forcing that big miss.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 13. Up top hill. Here's Cousy. Mobley, a screen on Johnson. Here's Mobley. It's deflected. Right side man. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. And he racks up two.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Robinson. 5 to shoot. And there's the rejection.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And they increased their win total to 29.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Deflected. Now here's Johnson. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing man. Let's loose for three. That's off. Here's Cousy, covered by Johnson. go Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now for our player of the game.